tell me about being discharged and from the Army. Last days of the Army, what was that like?
Last days of the Army, I finally realized that I didn't think that I could do that anymore. It wasn't the discipline or anything like that. It was just a point of, I don't think I'm up for killing anybody. And that influenced my decision to leave the Army greatly. And I went through and did all the paperwork. I think my last field problem was 60 days.
So you were out in the woods for 2 months before you got out?
Yes. And that really...
They weren't trying to keep you, it sounds like. It's like, well, give him something cool to do. Maybe he'll change his mind.
No, that didn't work. As a matter of fact, that really...
Oh, he's leaving? Now stick his ass out in the woods for 2 months.
Yeah, and that really firmed my decision. I spent... It was, in that field problem, it was 60 days out there. It was 10 days on each side, railroading, getting everything going, because it wasn't actually at Fort Polk, which is where I was stationed down in Louisiana.
They sent you somewhere else.
Yes, correct. Okay. So we had to railroad, go out there, come back. After that field problem, I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Okay. You know, I think I really want to start a family. I wanted to be with my wife, who had also been stationed at Fort Polk, and I think we wanted to try something different. So we went through and we did all the paperwork, and it was funny, even doing all the paperwork.
Did they give you bogus paperwork?
No, not like basic, no. But the funny instance was, I had packed up all my uniforms because I knew I was leaving, and then it turns out I had one more piece of paperwork. So I was like, I'll just borrow a uniform from another soldier that I knew, and I'll go up there. They knew that I borrowed the uniform, made me go back, unpack, change my uniform, and come back. I was like, you know what? That's fine.
Okay. You got me.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fine. I went, unpacked, changed my uniform, signed the paperwork, and then I remember my wife and I drove off, and it was probably one of the happiest days that we had.
DD 214 in hand.
Yes.
Out the door.
Yeah, and we're done. I get to start a new life. It was happy because we were done with that life because there were so many stressful things there.
Yeah.
And knowing we're going to have stressful things going on here, but it was just a new life.
New beginning.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So. Absolutely. That's how my military career went. A couple of trips down to New Orleans in between.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Had some fun. Tried to have some fun.
Tried to have some fun. Right.
Yeah, indeed. Met some interesting people.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh God. So, indeed, that was how I left the military. So.
Okay. So, is there anything that you would like to add for the other vets out there, their families, or just people in general, like what it means to serve honorably, and you put your time in for your country and everything else?
For the vets, one, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you. You provide the freedom that blanket that we sit under, that freedom that we enjoy. It's on your shoulders. It's because of you that we're able to do this. So thank you for your service. For the spouses, keep supporting your spouses that are serving overseas.
Amen to that.
And getting deployed. They're providing that freedom. For anybody else who's thinking about it, it's not a bad decision. You'll have some great times and some great stories. For those who don't want to serve, you don't have to, but just thank those that do, because they provide a service that obviously in your life you didn't want to give, and that's fine. Life is life. You can do what you want to do, but at least show some things for those who've given their lives for yours.
Fair enough. And just to back what he said, to all the veterans and to their spouses and their families, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for your support, and keep doing what you're doing. Specialist Geoff.
Thanks, sir.
I'm kidding. Specialist Kirk here.
Indeed.
I had to get him again.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure here. Happy Veterans Day 2020 to all the vets and their families out there. Take care.
One more thing, go Army, beat Navy.
That's a wrap.